Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we're back in SpinTires Mud Runner for another mod test, this time of a unreleased mod. This is the DCMT International Scout 2, and this thing is going to be really interesting because I've never played around with this thing before. It's also, like I said, a completely unreleased mod. Nobody's played around with this mod yet, and this will definitely be a bit of an interesting first go around with it. And right off the bat, it feels like it's got a lot of power. I mean, like, it just kind of got up out of the hole and went. And I'm going to go a different way than I went the last time on this map with the XJs, because I feel like I go that way a lot, and I want to kind of change up the ways that I go on this map. But this thing does have a cage. It's got race seats, like race bucket seats. It's got harnesses, and it's actually, seems like it's going to be a really fun and capable vehicle. It's not lifted all that high, but it is a very functional looking vehicle. So, woo, don't do that. Don't do that. Please fall back down. Yes, there you go. Thank you very much. I was like, please fall back on your wheels. Ooh, there it goes. Well, that went well. For some reason, my camera has gone... Wait a second. Wait a second. Have I got my camera inverted? Controller vibration, center camera on truck. Where? No? Left-handed controls, no. No, everything seems fine. That's weird. Like, that's super weird. That doesn't make any sense. But, you know what does make sense? The fact that we're stuck. We're quite stuck at the moment, and I'm trying to get us out of here. But it's... Ooh, please. It's grabbing some traction, though. Yeah, there we go. I don't think I've ever actually gotten anything up this hill. This hill has been a bit of an interesting adversary. Nah, I'm not gonna be able to get it into high here either. I'm gonna just see if it'll climb it, because it seems like it's got a good amount of grip. I just don't know how much it actually... Whoa! 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 Okay, I'm gonna recover it back to the garage, because it's getting sketchy on that hill. Like, this thing is getting really sketchy up there, and I don't know if it actually wants to make it up that hill or not. It's holy crap. I'm gonna go like off topic for a second and say that I just looked out my window and it is snowing like mad. Is absolutely snowing like mad outside my window, and I didn't even, like, I wasn't even paying attention to it. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just, like, chilling out, you know, like, chilling out, doing my thing, and I look outside the window, and it's like, oh, it's snowing. Like, a lot. That's different. Alright, so, back to the task at hand. I'm gonna bump it into high, and see how it does. Wow, high is actually not that fast. It's not that fast. It's like another step up from low, and I've been seeing a lot of people I've been seeing a lot of people that like to do this on some of their... Oh, the grip was too much at the back end, and it was just like, nope, it couldn't do it anymore. Oh, it slammed onto the rock. That hill is so hard. Like, it's so difficult to make it up that hill, I'm finding. Like, I mean, even the other hill was tricky for the XJs, but this hill is bad. Like, it is really crazy. You know what? I might just... I mean, is there any other way we can go? Not really. You got one or the other. Two choices. You got two choices here, and like, to be frank, like, this choice seems to be a whole hell of a lot more difficult. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Got a solution. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna safety winch to the big tree, and we're gonna kind of cheat the line a little bit and go around the side. And I really don't like to do that, but going up, because I really want to see what this trail is like, but at the same time, it's yo, what the heck? Whoa, what? Winches are not even working. Dude, I'm right by a bunch of trees and winches are not working. That's weird. I mean, I know this is a development truck, so I'm not gonna rag on it for that. So I'm gonna see if I can just climb this. I don't think I have enough grip. No, I don't have enough grip to do it. There's no way. I don't have enough grip to do it. So that means we're going to take the other trail. And after a good few minutes of us flipping over and crashing, and then flipping over and crashing, and then flipping over and crashing, I think we finally figured out, or at least I finally figured out, that the other trail seems to be the way to go. Let me just work my way through this mud real quick, which this thing doesn't really seem to have any issues with the mud. It seems to just eat mud up, which is like a big plus for it. It just absolutely devours it. See how your rock traction is. Put you in low 3, let you crawl. Well, crawl, more like low 2. You want to crawl, this thing's got to be in low 2. Low 3 is almost the same speed as high, which is kind of odd considering like the way, I don't know, this thing's got some odd gearing. Work my way through here, not bad. Oh, boy, getting yourself oh my god, that came out of nowhere. This is one of those situations where reverse becomes a good friend. A very, very, very good friend. No, 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 no. Oh, my God. Dude, come on, if I could work it. If I could work it. There we go. There we go. It's going to slide just a little bit, and then it's not going to correct itself. This thing really likes to roll over, doesn't it? I mean, and again, like I said, I know this is a truck in development, but man, this is an episode of mostly rolling. I wonder if I can cross the river. Like, I seriously legit wonder if I can cross the river. I highly doubt it. Okay, back up, please. Back up, please. It wouldn't even back up. It wouldn't back up. Boy! Dude, why? Why? This thing is going, like, I haven't been anywhere in it yet, which I know it's not, like, and see, the thing is, I really like this mod. I'm not trying to give it, like a bad, you know, give you guys a bad impression of this mod. It's a really, really good mod. It's just got a couple things that you have to be aware of, and I think it's just so different from the Jeeps that I reviewed in the last episode that I'm just not used to it yet. But I'm going to go a different way than I did these past few times. I'm going to kind of explore along the edge of the river, because I've never been this way on this map, and I'm sure there's some really cool stuff to see. Since this map has so much, like, cool stuff anyway, I'm sure there's, like, ways to get to trails if you go this way. So this is where we're going to go. We're going to do a little bit of trailblazing here. And, wow, trailblazing into a tree. That's the best kind. Not really. Hey, a trail. Dude, hell yeah. Sweet. Dude, I'm in. Alright, this is exactly what I wanted. Now, so far, I do very much like how this thing behaves going down a trail. I mean, it's like, it's one of those rigs where a DCMT, the DCMT guys like to do... Really? This is what happens when you don't know these trails. Okay, yes, recall the UAZ here. Oh, I just realized why. There's no winch points on that truck, which again, it's in development, so that makes sense as to why. But that you don't really realize how much you have to how much you use a winch and how much you have to recover and how much you have to like use a winch to keep yourself from like crashing out or rolling until that option is taken away entirely and you end up just rolling over, and then you have to recover, and then rolling over and you have to recover. And again, it makes you realize how much we use winches in this game and what we use them for, because if you literally did not have the option at all, it's such a huge difference from the way it would have been, you know, previously. But like, my god, we were on two wheels for a bit there. That was close. That was really close. Alright, now let's be aware of what's over this bump, because, yeah, that we know how it ended last time. We basically hooked the, like, that hole in the ground and just completely toppled over, basically. Can we go through without... No! Oh my god. Alright. Here's the plan. Here's the recall it, really? I just wanted to switch to it. I didn't want to recall it. But here's the plan. We're going to push it over. Because it doesn't have winch points, we're going to push it over. Because I want to keep driving it. I enjoy driving it. I just, like, it's one of those things where, again, you don't realize how much you use a winch until you don't have a winch. Alright, let's get this UAZ turned around. Get it facing the other way without rolling over, please. Turn, 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 turn. There we go. Go back right. Alright, and we'll get... Ooh, boy. Now... we're about to pull a really weird move that may or may not work. That didn't work, but I have another trick up my sleeve. Yes, perfect. Reverse back. Pull it in upwards direction. And now, release. And see if almost by like, that doesn't work either. That puts us on top of it. That puts us on top of it. So, this thing is like, okay, I'm going to rescue it back one more time. I mean, it's a really, really fun mod to drive. It is in development, and this is just one of the things that you deal with sometimes with trucks that are in development because you don't have things like winches occasionally. And I didn't really realize it or realize why until, you know, like a little bit earlier, not a little bit earlier, but like a little bit earlier in the video, and I was like, oh, this is why we're having these issues. But we'll attack that trail one more time. And I feel like the suspension is a little bouncy, and that might be why it's so prone to rolling over. It's very prone to rolling over. It's very, very top-heavy. And I don't know if they did that for the sake of, like, of trying to be realistic, or if that's just part of the physics that are still in development. But it's an extremely top-heavy truck that loves to roll over, and it will roll over at the drop of a hat. Like, I think it's a combination of top heaviness and a really stiff suspension. Well, not necessarily stiff, but just bouncy. So, when you combine those two together, man, it gets to be really, really sketchy sometimes. It's a really nice truck, though, but it just can be really sketchy. Alright, let's avoid that hole. And then, okay, that shouldn't happen. And I'm going to go ahead and say that, like, that shouldn't happen. Because look how, like, look at the size of our tires. And look at the size of that ditch. That should not have happened. It would not have happened in a UAZ. And it's like, again, I'm not bashing this truck or anything like that. I'm just saying that I feel like the suspension tuning is a little bit off. But again, this is a preview of an unreleased truck, so sometimes you're going to get things like that. But if you guys enjoyed this mod preview, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. Make sure you keep an eye on the DCMT modding team, guys, for new trucks that'll be on the way soon. This one will be on the way. And again, hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Talk to you all later.